Hinson person. James Cooley Hinson. 1945.
Ooh. That's like within the last 100 years.
And they have a little special grave. Wonder if he was in World War II.
Probably. Well, actually, no. Maybe. There's only one way to find out. Did we get in from right here?
If you want to go to the other section.
Alright. Well, let me switch hands here. Cane's better in this hand.
Raleigh. Oh, excellent.
Were you able to find the name of this cemetery, or is it just named after that church? Quaker? Okay.
Funderburk.
What?
That's what it is. Funderburk.
That's a kick-ass name.
Revolutionary times. So far, we've made it to the 90s and 80s.
Look at all these graves over here. If we came back and did a ghost hunt here, how much activity do you think we'd get?
I'd have to know like who these people are. Oh no, that would be into the grave.
Yeah, let's not do that. Is there a way I can walk in, or is it like all grave to grave?
You can walk forward.
What, that way?
Yeah,
Or-
that way. Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah, over here. Come back into the road.
Blind guy.
Oh, there's an well, is that unmarked?
Where?
No, it's not. It's just on the other side. It's only on one side.
Look at this tree. Imagine if I got like an apparition on camera.
Why do these people live next to the cemetery?
They probably got a Wednesday Addams of their own. We all know how much she loves graves. I want to walk around and look at the graves, but I'm scared I'm going to trip over one.
I'm not gonna let you.
It's a Quaker again.
A religious sect.
Okay.
Type of Christianity. Same type of people who were in Philadelphia.
Yeah, okay. I kind of thought that, but I wasn't quite sure.
Leonora Mignon. I guess that would be Vogadez.
Sounds like a Viking. Yee.
Sounds French.
It does. French Viking.
That's called Norman, buddy.
I know. You hear laughing? Is there a person nearby?
Yeah, they're workers over there.
Oh, okay. So I heard a laughing. Is there a spirit laughing at me? Imagine that. Fucking spirit laughing at me. Well, I make the living laugh, so why not the dead? Right?
Yeah.
So now we're going over to the battlefield. I think that'll be interesting. I hope I don't almost die this time. I almost died last time.
Why'd you almost die?
Because I'm already, you know how I'm bad at walking?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and a railingless staircase inside of a bunker don't mix very well. What is that?
That's the cat.
Smells like old wood in here.
How are y'all?
Hello.
Ready for it? We were wondering, because, what exactly were you looking for?
I was just here to explore the grounds. You wanted to ask about a map.
Oh, yeah. Is there a map that's
Also here, it's what Camden looked like back then. So, I think George National was the middle area. That red dot right there. Is that for the fall of Charleston?
Oh, you. Alright, you want to come over here and listen to
Sure.
the stuff that is?
You said that was such. I don't even know what.
You said it, don't really listen.
But you said it like I was gonna commit a crime if I did.
That's not like right.
So after the fall of Charleston, the next biggest spot was Camden because with all those supply lines coming from Charleston, they had to come here so they could be dispersed to everybody else. So the British came here, took the big white house as their command post. They built 7 redoubts all around, which redoubts are pretty much just a fancy word for a field fort. But this is what it would look like, and then town would have been pretty much in the middle, off the hill from the big Georgian mansion, which is the Kershaw Cornwallis house.
And so that's the same, that's Joseph Kershaw?
Yes, this right here, and that's a picture of the house. So it's not the original house. The original house is burned down with 2 months left to go in the Civil War. But so we built this one back up, and I want to say it's 77. So it's a good representation.
And I assume that's the same Kershaw, like Kershaw County?
Yes,
Oh.
Okay.
and I believe his little brother founded Sherrod too.
Founded
Sherrod. That's his sword. His name is Kershaw.
Oh, do you want me to read any like signs?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one is the welcome sign. It says, "Welcome to historic Camden." Historic Camden Revolutionary War site is located at the original site of Camden, the oldest inland town in South Carolina. Established in 1733, colonial Camden emerged as the center of the backcountry by the 1760s. On June 1st, 1780, Camden citizens surrendered to General Charles, Lord Cornwallis, and 2,500 British soldiers. For the next 11 months, the garrison town served as the principal British inland post, while the brutal 1780 to 81 Southern campaign ravaged the Carolinas. 2 major battles were fought nearby, the Battle of Camden in August of 1870 and the Battle of Hobkirk's Hill in April of 1781. Commanders associated with Camden include American generals Horatio Gates, Nathaniel Greene, and Baron Johnson de Cobb, and British commanders Lord Cornwallis, Lord Rawdon, and the infamous Bannister Tarleton. The British burned most of the town when they evacuated in May of 1781. Undaunted, the citizens rebuilt Camden just north of here. This 107-acre museum includes 5 historic buildings, 2 of which contain exhibits, reconstructions of several British fortifications unearthed during archaeological investigations, and the reconstructed Kershaw Mansion, which served as British headquarters. Historic Camden is the starting point for your tour of the area's Revolutionary War sites. And then it's a quote, or no, it's not a quote. You're invited to spend a few peaceful hours where the British spent a rough year.
The British would use to trap prisoners. Pillories and stocks are old. Those are like invented like in the medieval times, right?
Okay, so it says, pillory, usually a punishment for the rest of the day. Often the offender's ears were nailed to the board
Oh,
and torn off.
I never knew that was a thing.
Crimes included arson, cheating, wife-beating, quarreling, forgery, and lying. Often the accused would be pelted with stones, spoiled food, and rotten animal corpses, sometimes resulting in death. And it stops. People were left here for days, even weeks, and in all weather. Criminals included petty thieves, unruly servants, Sabbath breakers, gamblers, drunkards. It is documented that the stocks in Camden were still in use in 1843. Jesus, wow.
That's, you're reading the information about the stock or the pillory, I guess. They're kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
More or less, without ear ripping. And all I'm thinking of is that episode of SpongeBob where the police arrested Squidward and put him in one of those.
Yeah.
Like Patrick's throwing fruit at him. Or was it Patrick? I don't remember.
I don't know.
That's all I'm thinking of. I mean, I know what they are, the pillories and stuff, but that's just what I immediately thought of.
Stocks are lowered to the ground, if you're wondering.
Like,
Pillories are the ones that you put your hands through too,
yeah.
but stocks you like sit on a bench, basically.
Yikes.
But you're like chained to the bench. Yeah. Okay. There's this guy outside.
Here you go. See how wide these boards are? Put your hands up, see how wide these boards are, really wide.
Yeah, I love the wide siding like that. It's the original pine from around here.
It would have fire going, so this house would be warm, but that heat was in the fireplace.
There's a rope on either side, by the way.
A rope?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Is that so I don't accidentally clothesline myself?
Yes.
Thanks for that, though. I wouldn't have noticed. Even with the cane.
Okay. This is the oldest house, 1785, and the accountant's office is very formal because it was accountant's office. John Craven was accountant. He's accountant for the Kershaws who had the large house on the hill, but he used this for the accountant's office. Today we have a textile exhibit in here today. This sort of shows what the picture shows. Well, we have the same textile exhibits like they have up in Mount Vernon. The same things they have up there. Okay.
So did Craven keep textile in here, or did
No, he was an accountant, but later on they had to use this for accountant's office. Basically, that's why it's very formal. But today we have a textile exhibit in here today.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
The ladies come from Columbia. They volunteer. They know how to do this equipment. Spinners.
Spinners, yeah.
And they teach the kids how to show them how it was done.
I did something like that in a 4th grade field trip.
Uh-huh.
Did you go on that field trip in 4th grade when we went to what was it, York, the county or the town? It's
I don't think I went on that one. No.
I went on that one and they taught us how to like spin cotton.
That's what these ladies do.
What we think he's had his bed behind the door and his office on this side of the room. Today this used to be the first visitor center when we first opened about 1970. And we call this the haunted house because when we first brought here, we found a bloody axe in the wall. Found a bloody axe in the wall. We don't know it's a murder or for chickens, but we found a bloody axe in the wall. And there's a man that lived here in the 1950s that told a ghost story about this house and printed in a magazine, so it had to be true if it was printed in a magazine. So we found the magazine article and told him about him living in this house in the 1950s and told him he woke up one morning and saw a ghost coming up through the floor.
Whoa.
So it said like half between armadillo and half between elephant. That's what he saw. So we don't know what he was drinking that night, but that's what he saw. So it was printed in a magazine, so it had to be true. So.
That's not creepy at all.
So are these paintings of Kershaw or Craven or just?
All the woodwork is original to the house, but nothing you see is original to what's in the house. It's all brought in. Nothing's original to the woodwork. Everything has been brought in. All the houses, you'll go through everything's been brought in, but the original woodwork is original.
This is from the scene of the battle.
Ooh,
the Battle of Camden.
thanks.
And, can you tell from the pictures who they are, Davey? Is it Cornwallis?
That's Nathaniel Green on the left,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like Ron on the side.
Okay. But yeah, that's, battle that was fought 8 miles north of here. You'll see more of it when, we go up to the big house.
Okay.
But that's where that scene is from.
This is what we call a rope bed. Rope bed held it up. That was an early mattress. And the mattress would have been full of pine straw, feathers, or Spanish moss, or feathers, or straw. And that mattress that wouldn't be very comfortable back in those days. The house had closets in it. If you had closets, you were taxed on closets back in those days. So this is the back of the staircase, but it's not really open. But if you had a closet that was considered an extra room, that was you were considered, and you had to pay taxes on it.
Really?
On a closet?
Taxed on closets.
Wow.
The closets were considered an extra room.
Yeah.
Even as small as it was, that was considered an extra room. So you were taxed. And sometimes if you had a lot of window panes, you were taxed on window panes sometimes.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So this house was saved by the Historical Society, saved this building. It was almost got torn down in the 1970s. We saved it and we restored it and brought it here about 4 years ago.
That doesn't look very comfortable. That bed.
No, it's not very comfortable. So come on back in the other room.
Okay.
Okay. So everything you see in the houses was given to us by family members. The area, not really original house, but just the woodwork, original. So behind that door is the Historical Society that saved this area. They saved the house and they have the office behind that door. Upstairs they have two small rooms with a fireplace upstairs, and that's where they keep all their books that they publish. About 30 different books that they publish upstairs, and we can't go upstairs, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's 18th century pantry. Kept a lot of water in water up here. This is the 18th century pantry. And this is the staircase. I'm going to show you the staircase. Come go up. I'm going to show you the staircase. You can go in, you just can't go up. You can go in, you just can't go up.
Whoa.
So it's like a small little thing. Okay.
This is cramped.
And I say it's an 18th century laptop.
There you go.
Any questions so far?
What about the secretary over there?
It's an 18th century piece, but I'm reading it.
Now they ain't full district like the bed, but no.
Just a piece. This piece we just got in recently too. All right, let's go back out again.
Okay.
All the functions in here. If you want. We have a lot of, let's call it 18th century tavern. The cage door goes down at night and locks it up. It's called a cage bar. So a bar is called a bar because they actually had bars going down at night.
No way. You're lying. That can't be why it's called a bar.
That's why they call it a bar.
Go figure.
Cage bars went down.
Because they
at
put
night.
the bars down. Okay.
Close the bar down. You know, they always say close the bar down. There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Picture on how that's what the house looked like around 1865. It had a photography in the Civil War. That's what it looked like. Walk around the ground. That's how they rebuilt the house. That was the person who built the house. And the British guy here, this showed the map, what they looked like when they first bought this area. The house is right here. City was right in front of us, 60 long cabins. Road goes right through it, like about today, there's a big line road up in here all over Philadelphia. And the British got here, they had 5 forts around the area. This is where the jail was, right in the Jackson jail, right here.
Oh, wow.
So from this map, we started this project in 1970. It's really important to find this map, right? When we first started this project.
Yeah.
found out we had 100 acres still left of the original center. He was in the Battle of Camden. He came all the way from New York to fight, and he was in the French army at Lafayette. Lafayette came over, they were friends of George Washington, so George Washington put him underneath Horatio Gates to learn from him. Horatio Gates won the Battle of Saratoga. Came down south, didn't know much about the South, unfortunately. He came down as a hot August day, and everybody was tired and worn out. By the time they got here, they had really bad food the night before. Had diarrhea from the bad food they had. So a lot of them just took off and fled because they didn't feel very good. Poor Baron had come all the way from New York to fight, so he was ready to fight, so he was fighting. The surgeon tells you this would cut down the bone. This would cut down the muscle, right here. Cut down the bone. This would take the bullet out. This little piece would tighten this up. The bandages are over there. So the surgery tools they had back in those days. And right there, that's what surgery looked like. I didn't want to be in surgery because that's what surgery looked like right over here. But the revolution was no cure for us. When you made them George Washington, all of them came like that. No cure for it. Then we started inoculations in that time. We were trying to figure out how to solve it. They didn't have any cure for yellow fever or malaria or smallpox. This room he used when his grandson was his son was a doctor. They used this closet as his pharmacy. As his pharmacy. And this shows the map and the area of map of the area. We're about right here on the map. About right here on the map. This was the city was on both sides of the road. We're going up to see the big house next to us. The road, it's called the Great Wagon Road. And the river went all the way up the river. I went from here all the way to Charleston.
Okay.
So, the Battle of Humphrey Hill, there were two battles fought here. The Battle of Humphrey Hill was about 3 miles north. British were here. The Americans were 3 miles north, and they went up, see where the British are. Americans met them. So neither side won the second battle, but forced the British out of this region. And they couldn't go to Charleston anymore to get their supplies, so they came down, they kept the city, kept the house, but they burned the city to the ground, what was left of it.
The British, right?
British did.
Okay.
That's why we have nothing left of the original city, but we've done archaeological digging out there. We know where everything is. Just need a couple $1 million. We'll build it back one day. Build it back one day. So come, let's see our tavern next. Big building on the right is for ammunition. And the building in the middle here is for when you attack, patients attack, they go through this whole building and shoot the guns in the windows.
Okay.
The barracks.
Inside the fort.
So inside the fort, and they could defend themselves in case of Indian attack or Patriots attack. Shoot from the windows.
There's one of the bunkers. I think I went inside that bunker last time I was here. I walked up and went down in it. And a pain in the butt getting out. What is up, everybody? So I didn't get to do the intro of the video because it didn't take long to get to the Camden Revolutionary site. It was actually a shorter ride than I expected, and it was early in the morning, so I was still in the process of trying to wake up, and that walk through the cemetery was a nice way to help me wake up. That's a creepy thing to say, walking through a cemetery helped me wake up, but I was able to wake up. The fresh air and the sunlight helped me get up. Now, I wasn't super enthusiastic. I was very interested in the information that was being told to us by the tour guides at the Camden Revolutionary site, but I didn't want to be like loud and jumping all over the place and energetic, you know, because we were learning. We were in a learning environment, and I was appropriately taking in all the information that was being given to me. I hope you enjoy that first video of this new channel. I surely enjoyed making it. I love history, so this was a great first video for me. I was supposed to go and film a video today, but I didn't feel all that great after yesterday. I injured myself. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Exhibitionist Official. And I think this was a great first video for the new channel, so Let's keep them rolling. Peace.